Good evening. Good evening.
So, good evening and good morning as per the time schedule. So, I am welcoming all of you here. And hello.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everybody, and happy Earth Day.
अभी जी नमस्कार।
So, Amiji and all team, I will just the Justice Deepak Verma ji is just joining within few seconds only. So he just contacted me. So we'll wait for few seconds or 1 minute, then we'll start.
All right.
Yeah, this is with your permission, and this is for information, please. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think Justice Verma had joined.
So Verma sahab, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yes, sir. Deepak Verma sahab. Good evening, sir.
Namaskar.
Yeah, namaskar, sir. Sir, we welcome you. We heartily welcome you from the UNAccc, Unity of Nations Action for Climate Change Council. And we always receive your blessings, your support, your motivation from you. And we know, sir, you are too much busy, but we are very thankful that you have spared a few moments for us. So thank you very much. And it was a 2-day event. organized on the occasion of the World Earth Day, and it was a Global Earth Day Summit. So yesterday we done this opening and a lot of interactions, eminent speakers, and now this is day 2, and the real Earth Day is today. So
Yes.
yeah, so today is our main event, and so we welcome you on behalf of UNAccc. Now, Dr. Rajas Sharma, he is feeling some health issues. So I would request now Dr. Amit Sharmaji, Deputy Secretary General of UNAccc, to formally welcome uh, our Honorable Justice Deepak Vermaji, and also please invite him for the inauguration of the session today. Over to you, Amit Sharmaji.
Thank you, Sanjeev ji. Hello to everyone over here. I warmly welcome our honorable chief guest, Justice Deepak Verma ji, our speakers, our delegates across the world to the Global Earth Day Summit 2022 on the occasion of World Earth Day. This day is devoted to our planet internationally, to draw the attention to the environment and promote conservation and sustainability. Every year on April 22, we mark this day as anniversary of birth of the modern environmental movement, which happened in 1970 in USA. Now, the reason why we are more focused on our Mother Earth because of the latest intergovernmental panels, which they suggested that there could be the rise in the temperature above 3.2 degrees centigrade if we keep on following the polluting the Mother Earth the way we are doing at the moment. And this warming could be catastrophic for planet, for all of us on life, humans and the birds and all the animals and the flora and fauna. So the theme of Earth Day 22 is to invest in our planet. The theme of this year focuses more and work together and invest in our planet to build a prosperous and equitable future. Friends, now it is a time for unstoppable courage for all of us and all efforts to preserve and protect our families, our health, our livelihood, and overall our earth altogether. Under the guidance of our global chairman, Dr. Rajas Sharma ji, I can promise you that UNAccc will strive hard to achieve goal of making our earth more sustainable, and that too in very practical manner. Each of us in UNAccc is a global thought leader. In close association with our respective governments, globally, we are keen to join hands for the common cause to achieve sustainable development goals by year 2030. So now I would like to make few announcements that in our council, we have few new members, which I would like to announce very proudly. Mr. Bharat Merchant as Director General Indo-African Economic Council, Mr. Mukul Gupta ji as Director of Public Relations and Communication, and Ms. Hiranshi as Director Legal for all new appointments. Also, I am delighted to announce that we have done collaborations with the following organization for a common goal: earthday.org, Maji Vasundhara, schools, and my coding classes. Now, I would like to formally welcome Chief Justice Deepak Verma ji on this prestigious event. And I wish all the very best. And I'm hopeful that with all distinguished speakers, we'll be having great learning today. Thank you all for your presence and participation. I thank the organizing committee and volunteer for giving such a platform to all of us to raise the issue and go through the solution of such a burning issue globally. I sincerely hope that you all will enjoy today. Now, I would request Justice Deepak Verma ji to announce that summit is open for further proceeding. Thank you.
Namaskar. I declare that the summit is open for a discussion with all of us. I'm very sorry I will not be able to stay for a long time because in between two arbitration meetings, I have taken out this time because my next meeting is also going to start shortly. So that is the, so anyway, my namaskar to you. I welcome all of you, the distinguished guests of this evening. Now, I was thinking to myself as to who is responsible for the present day situation, how it has happened, and why it is happening. So, and what is the root cause for global warming? We all have to come together to face the challenge. Environmental problems has adverse effects on our day-to-day life. Now, there are many issues which may be responsible for this global warming. For for water is getting down and down in the earth. So first of all is as to who is cutting the trees unnecessarily. If we are cutting the trees, or some of us are cutting the trees, then is it not our duty to plant at least one tree in a year? Wherever you may be living, try to plant one tree every year, and so that what will happen with the passage of time, the the heating that is being generated because of all of us, that will be reduced. Carbon will also be substantially reduced. And that's, as far as water is concerned, we have to learn. We have to teach all the younger crowds that we have to save water. Even if we are able to save a glass of water, that itself is good enough. Usually, when you go to attend many functions and seminars, you see people take the bottle of Bisleri and other, you know, mineral waters. They drink one or two sips, leave the bottle there, and then it is thrown in the dustbin. That is not proper. What is good? If you have not consumed that much of water that has been given to you, carry the bottle with you. I make it my habit. I never leave my bottle on any of my tables. I carry it. Whether it looks nice, it doesn't look nice, I am not concerned. And then we have to also learn how to harvest water. How to harvest water. Whatever rainy water is coming, we have to harvest it so that the groundwater level comes up. Otherwise, sometimes we have to go 400 feet deep, 500 feet deep to get water. And then, then water is also to be recycled. Supposing you are in a hotel, you know it that water is recycled. It is reused. It is reused in sometimes in the toilets and also for the gardens. So this is a this is a big problem which we all have realized, and we are started working, but we are not yet dedicated and committed to this. That we have to do. And one more thing, you must have also seen construction of multi-storied towers, even a small town like Jabalpur, Bhopal, and Katni, so on so forth. I belong to Jabalpur, so I know about it. I am now stationed in Delhi after I retired from the Supreme Court. I am settled here because I have arbitration matters here. So, with the rise of multi-storied towers, what is happening? The residents, they have to get water. From where will they get the water? They will dig the borewells. They will get the water from there and then throw it for washing their cars, for washing clothes and everything. And then equal amount of garbage is also generated, because as the residents will stay in those multi-story flats, the garbage will also get generated. That garbage has also to be used for generating electricity. So you all have to give a serious thought in this seminar, so wonderfully organized by Dr. Rajat and Sanjeev and Dr. Amit. And I am sure you will think over it and do the needful. You have to find out a solution. You have to find out a solution for all these issues and try to work it out for the betterment of not ourselves, at least for our children. One day they will have to, they will have to live for water. How will they live if you don't have drinking water? So you have to teach them also that you look where two things they must learn. One, to save the electricity whenever not required. Switches are there, you put it out. You can again put it on if you need it. Secondly, no wastage of water. No tap should be left open so that the water may go on, dripping from the tap, and it is totally a wastage. So these are few of my suggestions for which you will definitely work it out. And I beg of you, I can't stay more than this. So whatever was there in my mind, I have disclosed it to you. Now it is for all of you to discuss, and then you can keep me informed about it. I'll be very, very grateful. All the best to you. Tons of blessings, lots of love. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, sir. I will request you to 1 minute only. Sagarji, please play the clip. Please play the clip, inaugural clip.
No,
And
that
thank
was
you
said
very much.
by Dr. Rajat, no? Same.
Yeah. So this is
Uh,
this is a formal inauguration, sir. From and thank you very much for announcing this
no, but
inauguration of
your
today's.
seminar started only yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was started. Was today is the main event day. So thank you very much for inaugurating. And now this clip and this video is available to the world, and they will watch, and they will watch your precious message, sir. It was a really, really very practical message, and you shown the actual path. And it is a good saying that leader must walk the talk. So you given an example of this drinking water bottle. So we always practice, and we will communicate during this session also to practice the same thing whatever Justice Deepak Verma sir has told to us. So thank you very much, sir. It is really a very, very precious message on is this particular day. So now
Okay.
your message.
Distinguished guests, I am very sorry I cannot stay for a longer period. I have one more matter, arbitration matter going on. In between, I have taken out some time. So we meet again sometime. Tons of blessings, lots of love. Bye.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Verma sir, for sparing this time. So on behalf of UNAccc as Secretary General, and on behalf of Board of Environmental Sustainability Trust, I am just welcoming all of you. Thank you very much. And now this was a great start with a great personality. He has devoted full of his life in giving lots of big this judgments, landmark judgments, in fact, I would say, in environment also, social also, and lots of his known figure. So it was a great, we are really thankful to him for spending his time. So now we'll proceed further. So I will just try to say here, Jagannath Patnaik ji, Amit ji, just you can help me in identifying Jagannath Patnaik ji. He will be shortly joining. And so now, yesterday, in fact, our Jal star, Sri Ramesh Goyal ji, he's a very, very renowned and devoted personality in this field. And we are very much fortunate and very happy to see that even he has put one of big poster giving a message on his offices also, and wherever he want, he tried to propagate the message of environmental conservation, water conservation, and he's a leader in this. So government of India has rewarded him, and he's very popularly known as the Jal Star Ramesh Goyalji. Now I would invite Ramesh Goyalji to please address on this auspicious occasion, sir. Over to you, sir. Please unmute your mic, sir. Goyal sir, please unmute your mic, please.
Namaskar and welcome to all. Justice Deepak Verma ji, Patnaik ji, Acharya Lokesh Muni ji, Rajat Sharma and Sanjeev Verma, all managing partners and dignitaries.
Sir, we are not able to hear. Well, sir, can you please rejoin, sir? Okay.
What?
Seems there is some network issue. Yeah. Well, sir, please continue, sir.
आवाज नहीं आ रही?
ना, ये बीच में थोड़ा आवाज नहीं आ रही थी. Yes, sir. Now you start. You are audible.
But in fact, 0.01% people are not serious about it. In general, everyone, particularly rich and educational persons, think only and only to earn more and more by hook or crook, and they are the root cause of the problems of society and national level, particularly in this water resources or say natural resources. They destroy the forests for their own benefit by cutting the trees, waste water and misuse water, increasing of pollution, maximization of use of this polythene, etc. All are for all. They are mainly responsible, but the loser is public in general. Even after the Golden Jubilee of Earth Day was celebrated in 2020, the problem is not solved. Rather, it is increasing day by day. Base of SDG 13 is climate change, and in December 2015, Paris Agreement was signed by almost all countries of the world for climate change working, but no one is serious. And even during the 6 years of this problem has increased instead of reducing it. While this is a legally international treaty which was signed by the 196 nations in Paris. The main problem is that in every sphere, mafia gang is active with the blessing of politicians and bureaucrats, which works always against the rules of nature as well as rules of government, and public at large is always suffer due to their mischievous work. A prominent saint known as Sadhguru, taking it seriously, is on a travel of 30,000 kilometers from London to India, and he will cross about 27 countries where he will meet two politicians, media, and some specialists of this line to gather them for some solution of this. Otherwise, by 2050, 90% of the Earth's land will be useless, will be of not fit for life. And in these circumstances, as Justice Verma said regarding water scarcity, as I am working for that particularly, in fact, the persons who start construction install submersible pump to dig out to have the water, groundwater, but he never tried to install rainwater harvesting system, which is necessary, compulsory, and mandatory. But they don't care, as no legal action is taken due to the interference of politicians and some forceful bureaucrats. In fact, everybody should save natural resources and should adopt 5R. 5R means, first of all, we should refuse to consume the item as far as possible. Secondly, reduce. We should reduce our consumption. Thirdly, reuse. We should reuse the particular item such as wastewater of RO or polythene can be, if it is necessary or we have some polythene, then we can reuse it again and again. And in the same way, some items can be recycled, and we should proceed maximum for recycling. And the last is retreatment, which can be the items which can be retreated should be retreated, and that should be used as it is. In fact, I say always that what should I can do? Everybody should think that what he can do. And for that, it is my submission that do yourself first what you expect from others. And secondly, think every time that what I can do for the nation and society. Undertake not to waste water, not to waste energy, or anything, any part of natural resources. Also undertake to save water with the motto given by Prime Minister: catch the rain when it falls, where it falls, in the interest to stop increasing the grabbing of earth by increasing sea level. And the last, to reduce temperature by pollution control and save the earth from day by day increasing global warming, to stop cutting of forests and to increase plantations, to save the earth being treeless day by day. Government in last year, we opposed forcefully that Bakswa jungle should not be destroyed, should not be cut. But government is not accepting that. And the purpose of that is to create mine diamonds from that. After cutting that jungle, diamonds will be received. And in the same way, let us undertake, all of us, not should ourselves undertake, but it should be a vast awareness program that natural resources of any kind should be saved at any cost and to save the earth. In fact, we undertake the thing, then we can move further. This is a small webinar of experts or of the working in this line. I suggest that such program, everybody should be a leader, and it should be a program first in big cities and then fast and move to villages. And I am thinking on the line of that Sadhguru that I should start some such traveling and some awareness programs in large scale in the state of Haryana first and then throughout the India. And I am thankful to Dr. Rajat, Dr. Sanjeev, Amitji, Mukulji, and all of that they are honoring me time to time and have given me chance to talk with you as a special guest of honor. Thanks. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
it's a fantastic message. It's a Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Of course, so thank you very much, Dr. Deepak Verma ji, and of course, we will be having lots of such dedicated webinars on water conservation itself, where you will be our main speaker, and so we'll utilize this your skill on that. So now I am seeing on my screen Shwetali Thakre ji. So Madam, I'm Sanjeev Verma from UNAccc. We welcome you, and now
Thank you, sir.
I would like to invite you to address us on this auspicious occasion of the World Earth Day today. Over to you, Shwetali ji.
Good evening, everybody. And I'm thankful for the organizers that you have invited me on this auspicious seminar that you have been starting. So, first of all, wishing you everyone a very happy Global World Earth Day.
Right.
Life on Earth is unique in the whole universe, which is possible due to availability of water and environment, and for which fresh water is very much required. Earth is covered with 71% of water, and only out of that, 0.007% of water is available in the form of fresh water. As per Article 21 of India, right to water is implicit in right to life. And therefore, it is necessary that water needs to be made available to each and every living being at the economical rate for the ecological and sustainable development. What we really mean here, sustainable by means that it needs to be utilized at a rate which should not be faster than the rate at which it is being regenerated. Water is a finite resource. It has an economic value. We need to value it. We need to use water in a judicious, we need to use water judiciously, and we need to recycle and reuse the water. Water tariff gives a very strong message of water conservation, but it is a political subject. Therefore, you will find that most of the time, people are demanding water for free. But unless and until we charge water, nobody can value it. Therefore, it is very necessary that water charges needs to be levied at an economical rate, and it needs to be paid. In short, I would like to say that we must pledge on today's that we should conserve water not only for the present generation but also for the future generation. This will this will make ample availability of water and reduce the global warming impact to a great extent. With these two words, I would like to end, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Swetali ji. And so we know you are a very devoted person and you are working a lot in this field. So thank you very much for addressing on this particular issue. And now we have another social worker, very devoted person, Miss Nina Goyal. So I will request Nina ji, please address on this auspicious occasion. Yeah, over to you, Nina ji.
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Happy Earth Day today. We have a great day today. And good evening, all our esteemed guests and all dignitaries. And first of all, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to UNAccc, Rajat sir, Sanjeev sir, Rajesh sir, Amit sir, and all dignitaries. And I have learned many things from you, but we all are talking about common things. But we are if we talk only in the discussions and we are not doing anything for this, that means the summit has no meaning. In even schools, they're maintaining the boards. In summits, we are merely discussing the things, but nobody is coming out actively with the government, and they're just playing their role, like what we have come, we are come onto this earth, and earth has given everything. but what we have returned to this earth, only the damages. See, last year we all were looking for oxygen. बहुत लंबी लंबी लाइनों में हम लोग खड़े हुए सिर्फ ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर भरने के लिए, छोटे छोटे सिलेंडर्स के लिए. जो बीमार थे उन्होंने वैल्यू कर ली, या जिनके लोग खो गए उन्होंने वैल्यू कर ली. जैसे कि दीपक सर ने बताया, वी आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल ओनली फॉर दीज काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स. सिंपल चीज थी, बहुत इजीली हमें ऑक्सीजन वरदान भगवान की तरफ से मिला हुआ था, बट वी डिड नॉट वैल्यू इट एट ऑल. तो मैं सजेस्ट ये करूंगी कि स्कूल्स के लिए कम से कम एक हफ्ता टोटल अर्थ डे का मायने होना चाहिए, बिकॉज सी स्कूल इज द बिगनिंग ऑफ ऑल, लाइक एजुकेशन इज द मेन कॉरिडोर फॉर द अवेयरनेस. जब तक हम बच्चों को इन चीजों के लिए नहीं बना पाएंगे, हम फ्यूचर भी नहीं बना पाएंगे. तो मुझे लगता है कि हम लोगों को स्कूल में जो ऐसे दिवाली के टाइम पे हम लोग दिए देते हैं, एक्सचेंज करते हैं, मिठाइयाँ करते हैं, अर्थ डे का सेलिब्रेशन एटलीस्ट हमारे पूरे इंडिया में, पूरे वर्ल्ड में ग्रीनरी को लेके होना चाहिए. मुझे नहीं लगता लाइक अगर हमें कोई गिफ्ट देगा तो वो हम कभी भी फेंकेंगे नहीं, उसको कहीं ना कहीं हम बो देंगे. एंड जैसे जैसे वो बढ़ेगा, एटलीस्ट वी आर गेटिंग ऑक्सीजन फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. In the same way, we are damaging our system of water. Like मैं किसी धर्म के अगेंस्ट या उसकी प्रथा के अगेंस्ट बात नहीं करूंगी. बड़ा सिंपल लॉजिक है. हम लोग जो गणपति विसर्जन करते हैं, इतने बड़े बड़े आइडल्स बनाते हैं, उसमें जो हम कलर्स यूज करते हैं इतने महंगे महंगे लेके आते हैं. लाइक हमारी ड्यूटी सिर्फ ना गणपति जी को घर में रख के और उसका विसर्जन तक करने के लिए नहीं है. उसके बाद जो हम करते हैं वो बहुत मतलब ठीक है, वी शुड मेक एक, क्योंकि प्रथा चली आ रही है, बहुत सदियों से चली आ रही है और उसका प्रथा का सम्मान भी है. मुझे लगता है कि हम लोगों को एलएम की फिटकरी के गणेश जी बनाने चाहिए. एटलीस्ट जो भी चीजें हम पानी में डाल रहे हैं, जो अंदर वहां पे बैक्टीरिया, जो जीव जंतु हैं, वो भी लाइक सब लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स हैं, हम उनको भी डिस्ट्रॉय कर रहे हैं. फिर वही आगे चल के जब वो कंज्यूम होते हैं तो हम बीमार पड़ते हैं. तो वी ourselves like we are responsible for these damages. फ्यूचर की तो बात छोड़िए, प्रेजेंट ही हम लोग चारों तरफ से लाइक ग्लोबल वार्मिंग का शिकार हम लोग बने, सिर्फ हम लोग अपनी आदतों से. तो लगता है कि थोड़ा सा हम लोगों को इसके ऊपर काम करने की अभी जरूरत है. समिट्स देने से या चार्ट्स लगाने से या बहुत बड़े बड़े सेमिनार्स करने से कुछ भी नहीं होगा. एवरीबडी इज सेइंग द सेम थिंग. हमें सबको ये चीजें पता है, बट वी आर नॉट इवन एक्टिव ऑन टू दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग. तो ऐसा लगता है वी ऑल हैव टू वर्क टुगेदर to make our earth green. This is what I can suggest. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Neena ji. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And very sweet language and very simple language. You have given the great message. So thank you very much. And of course, Earth Day के अवसर पे obviously we need to conduct more and more.
Sir, फिटकरी के अगर हम फायदे देखें, एनवायरमेंट के लिए, हेल्थ के लिए बहुत अच्छे हैं. और हमें बड़ा अच्छा मौका मिलता है कि गणपति विसर्जन में अगर हम लोग फिटकरी, गणेश जी भी फिटकरी के बने हो, चाहे वो कितने बड़े मतलब साइज में हो, तो हम वाटर को खराब करने के बजाय जो है ना, हम ठीक कर रहे हैं. हमारी सिर्फ वहीं तक मान्यता नहीं होनी चाहिए.
Good idea. And we'll like to
do that also.
Yeah.
Then फिटकरी के साथ, sir, can I speak?
Yeah. So I will request now Aditya ji from IHRO. So please speak on this.
Actually, sir, I just would like to add something to Miss Neena ma'am. फिटकरी के अलावा मैम अगर हम चूने का इस्तेमाल करें, CaCO3, कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट, अगर कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट और एलएम जो फिटकरी अगर मिलके बनता है, अगर उससे कोई मूर्तियां बनाई जाती है, तो इट विल बी अ वेरी हेल्पफुल फॉर दी दोस्त, मतलब जो जीव जंतु रहते हैं, उनके लिए वो ऑक्सीजन का भी काम करेगा. दूसरा, चूना जो है उनके लिए एक कैल्शियम का वो होने के कारण को वहां पर उनको उनके हेल्थ ग्रोइंग में भी काम करता है. तो ये मैं ऐड करना चाह रहा था. सो इफ everybody allow me, then I'll speak about my topic. Sanjeev sir, can I speak?
Yeah. Please continue. In fact, number 7:30, Lokesh Muni ji will come, but you please continue. I will.
Thank you so much. And ये मुझे मौका देने के लिए, मुझे बोलने के लिए. सर, मैं बहुत सारे टॉपिक बोले गए, जिसमें जल स्टार सर ने बोला, एवं जस्टिस दीपक जी ने भी बोला और मैडम ने भी बोला. कुछ मैं ऐसे मुद्दे आप लोग के सामने रखना चाह रहा हूं जो बहुत ही ज्यादा चिंताजनक है। अप्रैल सेकंड वीक में एक सर्वे हुआ, आईपीसीसी मतलब इंटर गवर्नमेंटल पैनल क्लाइमेट चेंज के द्वारा एक सर्वे किया गया, जिसमें पाया गया कि वर्ल्ड के 15 गर्म शहरों में 4 इंडिया के हैं, जिसमें सबसे ज्यादा टॉप मोस्ट हाईएस्ट में था अकोला 44.2 डिग्री सेल्सियस। सेकंड महाराष्ट्र से ही था जलगांव, उसके बाद एमपी से खरगोन और खंडवा। इसके अलावा जो वर्ल्ड के दूसरे जो सिटीज थे वो पाकिस्तान से थे, लीबिया से थे, नाइजीरिया से थे, चांद से थे। इन जगहों से सर जो ये सर्वे निकल के आया उस पे ये सबसे ज्यादा इसमें जो पाया गया कि क्यों हम यहाँ पर ये प्रॉब्लम फेस कर रहे हैं, जो जलवायु परिवर्तन हो रहा है, जो क्लाइमेट चेंजेस पे अपन बात कर रहे हैं, इसका जो सबसे बड़ा कारण था वो था कोयले के उत्सर्जन के कारण एवं जो जितने भी हम जीवाश्म चीजों के उत्सर्जन कर रहे हैं, लाइक पेट्रोल वी आर यूजिंग एवरी डे, इससे जो क्लाइमेट में जो चेंजेस हो रहा है ये सबसे बड़ा इफेक्टिव था, इफेक्ट होने का सबसे बड़ा कारण था ये। इस पे ये देखा गया आईपीसीसी के सर्वे पे। इसको अगर रिड्यूस करना है सर तो मेरे तरफ से एक ओपिनियन जो है, जो मैं समझता हूं कि और ये करना भी चाहिए सरकार के। देखिए अभी पेड़ पौधे हम लगा रहे हैं और हम जल का भी बचाव कर रहे हैं, और जितना वो कर रहे हैं वो अभी इनफ नहीं है एज पर दी सर्वे। तो इसको कम करने के लिए उद्योग नीति में चेंजेस करने की जरूरत है, क्योंकि जितनी भी प्रौद्योगिक नीतियां बन रही हैं या बन रही हैं सारे जगहों पर एक ही चीज हो रहा है कि सारा उद्योग डिपेंड करता है कोयले पे। कोयले के उत्सर्जन के कारण ही बहुत सारा प्रॉब्लम वहां पर हो रहा है। तो हमें उद्योग नीति में चेंजेस करने के साथ साथ मीथेन जो गैस निकलता है, मीथेन गैस के कंजप्शन में भी कमी करना पड़ेगा। तो फर्स्ट इज कोयले के उत्सर्जन में कमी, सेकंड इज मीथेन गैस के उत्सर्जन में कमी करनी पड़ेगी सर। ऐसे बहुत सारी चीजें जिस पे अपन बात कर सकते हैं सर। जैसे अपन एक बात करते हैं एग्रीकल्चर फील्ड को लेकर, अगर हम इसमें बात करना चाहें तो एग्रीकल्चर पे हमारा इंडिया एग्रीकल्चर बेस्ड कंट्री है। मैक्सिमम फार्मर डीएपी यूरिया पे डिपेंडेंट है अपने मैक्सिमम प्रोडक्शन लेने के लिए। अगर सरकार इस नीति पे काम करती है, अगर उनको ये प्रोत्साहित किया जाए, उनको इनकरेज किया जाए कि वो डीएपी यूरिया का इस्तेमाल कम करें, धीरे धीरे करें, और उसके बजाय वर्मी कंपोस्ट और सुपर कंपोस्ट पर जाएं, तो इससे दो चीजों के, एक तो जो जल वाला जो प्रॉब्लम है, जो हमको प्रॉब्लम हो रही है आज के डेट में, जितने भी जो वाटर पोल्यूशन हो रहा है, इसका सबसे बड़ा जो रीजन है कि जो किसान जो आज के डेट में जो पानी वहां पर इसको यूज कर रहा है, वाटर को यूज कर रहा है, वो डीएपी यूरिया का पानी है। अगर उसको कम कर दिया जाए, उसके बजाय वो जैविक चीजों पे जाए, तो ये इसमें बेटर सोल्यूशन मिल सकता है सर। सो माय कंसर्न इज दैट कि अगर हमें इसको वाकई में इस क्लाइमेट चेंज को रोकना है तो हमें प्रौद्योगिक नीति के साथ साथ हमें अपने भी जीवन शैली में भी परिवर्तन करना होगा। जो सबसे बड़ा एक चीज जो कनेक्टेड होता है वो है फार्मर से। इतना ही मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ सर। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर गिविंग मी दिस टाइम।
Yeah, thank you very much, Aditya ji. And I know where has come, they are master in their field and they are doing a lot in their particular field, and they have a great ideas particularly. So I heartily appreciate all the passion of all of you, sir. And whatever the idea, you said, or Nina ji said, even Honorable today's Chief Guest, Dr. In fact, Justice Deepak Verma ji has shown us the path. So all, each and everything are unique in nature. So if we compile all these things and we just proceed for this, so of course it will be a good compilation and a good path towards this thing. So we are very fortunate to have our today's our co-panelist, very renowned personality, Nidhi Kumarji, and Richa ji with us. So we are going to call her very shortly, and we are very fortunate that in a few moments only, Sri Acharya Dr. Lokesh Muniji, he is expected to join today, and he will bless with words. So I will join in call him. So in the meantime, I will just invite Meenakshi Arora ji to say few words on this till Dr. Lokesh Muniji is coming. Yeah, over to you, Meenakshi ji, please. You can unmute your mic, please.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
And I'd like to say namaste and convey my regards to Higher Excellency also. Um, so here we are just giving our suggestions and thoughts on the day of Earth Day.
Yeah, Meenakshi ji. And just I will call you again. And now I'm requesting Sri Nidhi Kumar ji
I can
to,
wait.
madam, please come over here and please proceed with the and welcome our Lokesh Muni ji. Over to you. And Nidhi ji is a very famous. Nidhi ji, we are welcoming you from UNAccc. So now over to you, and please conduct the further session in this regard. Over to you, Nidhi ji, please.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, and a happy World Earth Day to all our distinguished members. I would like to thank Guruji for joining us today, Acharya Lokesh Muni. I will be introducing him to this esteemed panel. But before that, we are here together today to celebrate Earth Day. World Earth Day is celebrated for protecting the environment and awareness of the characteristics of the Earth. The distinctive fabric of Earth and life makes it a very unique planet. And this year, friends, the theme is 2022. Invest in our planet. We're spending billions of dollars finding life outside our planet and spending another $1 trillion destroying life inside our planet. I'm sure all of us will agree on that. And we think buying bigger houses, land, vehicle, infrastructure, comforts make us happy. But really, do they? They don't. It has been found by most people that it is this wealth that we hanker after, the wealthiest of nations, they remain the most depressed. Higher external well-being, friends, is directly correlated with low internal well-being. As nations grow wealthy, their citizens grow unhealthy. And a few pockets thrive, most scamper to survive. So today is about celebrating this bountiful, magnanimous, resilient, unconditionally giving, irrevocably loving wonder of an environment that we have. Let's show gratitude towards this and to cradle this. And with me today is someone who is a social reformer, a versatile spiritual thinker, one of the most enlightened people that we have in India today. It gives me great pleasure in welcoming amidst us Ahimsa Vishwabharati's esteemed founder, Acharya Lokesh Muni. Guruji, thank you so much for joining us today. From UNAccc, Dr. Rajat Sharma, I extend a very warm welcome. We've had a host of eminent guests today. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you so much. और यहाँ मैं आपसे जानना चाहूंगी पहला सवाल गुरुजी. Someone once asked Ramanna Maharishi, how do we treat others? He said, there are no others. Nature environment is no different from us. It's the same energy. You were one of the first spiritual leaders to marry spiritual consciousness and the causes related to environment together. और अब आप बनाने जा रहे हैं विश्व की सबसे बड़ी यूनिवर्सिटी जो भारत में बन रही है आपके संचालन में, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के साथ वर्ल्ड पीस यूनिवर्सिटी, पहली एक ऐसी इमारत बनने जा रही है जहां आपके जैसे स्पिरिचुअल लीडर्स से बहुत सीख मिलेगी. तो आप इतनी अच्छी बातें बताते हैं गुरुजी एनवायरनमेंट पे, तो क्या कहेंगे आप आज के ये एनवायरनमेंट दिवस क्यों महत्वपूर्ण है और ये पर्यावरण को आध्यात्मिक दृष्टि से आप कैसे देखते हैं गुरुजी? Acharya ji? For those who do not know, he's been working relentlessly on, environment for many, many years now. And every environment day, I always love having to talk with him. गुरुजी, मेरा सवाल ये था कि ये पर्यावरण दिवस महत्वपूर्ण किस तरह से है, क्या आध्यात्म दृष्टि से इसे देखना चाहिए? आप हमारे माननीय गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर भी हैं और कीनोट भी हैं आज। गुरुजी, थैंक यू सो मच। आप शायद म्यूट पे हैं गुरुजी। Is there a problem with the audio, गुरुजी? कुछ तकलीफ हो रही है उधर?
अभी रीज्वाइन हुआ है, कुछ इशू है उनका, वो शायद डिस्कनेक्ट हुआ है। चलिए, लेकिन जब तक वो ज्वाइन करते हैं,
I think we'll all put on our thinking hats together and find out why we need to bring environment to the mainstream. If anyone can answer that till Guruji joins us, I'll be so grateful.
Yeah.
Yes.
और आज इस इनफैक्ट गुरुजी का तो हम स्वागत करते ही हैं, और आज निधि जी को देख करके, और आपका अपना भी, जब तक गुरुजी आते हैं तब तक आपने जो मैसेज दिया है, दिस इज ग्रेट मैसेज। और हम आपको टीवी पर देखते हैं, डीडी नेशनल पे, डिफरेंट उस पे, एंड यू आर सेलिब्रिटी होस्ट। वी आर वेरी फॉर्चुनेट, वेरी हैप्पी टू सी यू हियर। और गुरुजी के साथ आप आए हैं, उनके आशीर्वाद देने वाले, उनके आशीर्वचनों से आज यूएनएससीसी के जो जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं, ऑल डिग्निटरीज हैं, सबको आज बहुत बड़ा एक मैसेज मिलने वाला है।
Absolutely, it's all about giving, and nature, I think, is the first giver.
Right.
It's magnanimous. Guruji, can you hear us now? Can you
Just
join us now?
कर गए गुरुजी, yes, हाँ।
तो गुरुजी, मेरा just आप बोल पा रहे हैं गुरुजी? नहीं, there is a problem in the audio, गुरुजी।
गुरुजी अगर लैपटॉप से ज्वाइन किए ना, तो एक बार रीस्टार्ट करके करेंगे, कुछ इशू शायद गूगल मीट का, आई डोंट नो। लेकिन अगर मोबाइल से ज्वाइन कर लें कोई दूसरे डिवाइस से, तो भी चलेगा, अगर प्लीज, बिकॉज यू आर वेरी मच ईगर टू हियर गुरुजी।
Yes, yes. What point is to hear him and his pearls of wisdom, should I say?
Right.
Guruji, are you able to connect?
उनका ऑडियो नहीं आ रहा है। अगर उनके साथ में कोई है उस मोबाइल पे दूसरे डिवाइस से, एक बार प्लीज कनेक्ट करके अगर देख पाते हैं, तो मेरा पूरा विश्वास है कि शायद उसके हो जाएगा। या यस गुरुजी, हम आपका इशारा समझ चुके हैं, और थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम निधि जी जस्ट ट्राई कर रहे हैं। एक आपके साथ में कोई है तो उनके दूसरे डिवाइस से आप प्लीज ज्वाइन करेंगे, लेकिन हम लोग आज इसी इंतजार में बैठे हुए हैं आपकी तरफ से।
आपको सुनना ही है।
सुनना है। तो गुरुजी जस्ट इसके लिए हम लोग, अगर कोई टेक्निकल ग्लिच है तो उसके लिए, बट हम लोग इंतजार करेंगे। निधि जी प्लीज, एक उनके मिनी जी या साथ में कोई है तो उनको लिंक।
नहीं बोल पा रहे हैं, उनका कुछ।
आप उनको कॉल करके कॉल स्पीकर में दे सकते हैं, सो दैट वी कैन हियर हिम।
हेलो, वो उसी फोन से लगे हैं तो मेरा शायद फोन नहीं उठा पाए। हेलो गुरुजी, आपका ऑडियो नहीं आ पा रहा है। Is there some way we can
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
हेलो निधि जी, कैन यू डू वन थिंग?
Yes, yes.
उनको कॉल करके उनका फोन स्पीकर पे लगाइए, एंड ही कैन टॉक ऑन दैट फोन फ्रॉम योर ऑडियो। दैट इज पॉसिबल इफ यू कैन डू इट।
अगर वो पिक कर लेते हैं फोन, तो दिस इज वन गुड, वी विल बी एबल टू हियर।
I have sent him a message. He's not able to take my call.
Right.
I'm trying. I'll carry on with the message otherwise. Don't worry. I can talk for an hour non-stop. He's our honorable guest, so it's my duty to connect him. Hello? नहीं आ रहा.
He is not able to hear us. शायद, yeah.
Is there some other link that I can send him?
सागर,
नहीं, लिंक तो यही है, लेकिन वो कहीं दूसरे डिवाइस से शायद कनेक्ट हो पाएगा ऐसा. अगर उनके साथ में कोई हो, कोई भी एनीबॉडी, एक बार यही लिंक दूसरे डिवाइस से कनेक्ट करें तो शायद हो जाएगा.
हाँ करण, ना गुरुजी को आवाज नहीं आ रही है, ना वो सुनाई दे पा रहे हैं, हम उन्हें देख पा रहे हैं. कौन है उनके साथ जो हमारी मदद कर सकता है? वो बैठे हैं लिंक पे, पर कोई और डिवाइस से अगर कोई कनेक्ट कर लेगा तो आ जाएगी स्पीकर पे. हाँ जी, उनके साथ कोई है? नहीं, वो नहीं कर पा रहे हैं कनेक्ट. अब मैं क्या करूं?
तो निधि जी एक काम कर सकते हैं, आप तब तक कनेक्ट करिए. आप जैसे आप इशारा करेंगे ना, हम लोग ये कर लेंगे. इन द मीन टाइम एक मैं गेस्ट को कॉल कर लेंगे.
हाँ हाँ.
ओके, सो ठीक है निधि जी, तो हम इंतजार करते हैं. आप जस्ट ट्राई करते रहिए. आप जैसे ही इशारा देंगे ना, विल कनेक्ट अगेन. ओके, सो yeah. So in the meantime, just you're facing some technical issue, maybe some this thing. So in the meantime, for a quick message, it's very unfortunate that there was some technical issue. We are seeing Guruji, Acharya, Dr. Lokesh Muniji, and but we are not able to hear him. So now, what I will do, I will just call Sahila Jardom. Briefly, you can give your message till we receive a good connection or good voice coming from Acharya ji. Over to you, Sahila ji. Yeah. You can unmute your mic, please.
Is okay now?
Yeah, you are audible, but you can say some louder, please. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. Greetings for all of you. I am Saliha Zerdum from Algeria, and thank you for this opportunity. Happy Earth Day, everyone. Day for nature. This is the moment to change action for create and how
आप दोबारा आके अगर एक और फोन आपके पास है उसे स्पीकर पे रख के बस एक संदेश दे दें.
ways to preserve and protect
आप बिल्कुल
our family, our nature. For this day, we need to take action and innovate and implement the SDGs for generation. Earth Day is good time to think about how we can make difference for all community. Thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I think Nidhi ji is trying, and we are eager. So Nidhi ji, please, अगर speaker वाला भी होता है तो it's fine. And so Mini ji, I feel she is with Sanji, na Muni ji. Okay. So in the meantime, from a very, very quick address, I will request now Deshcon arrow we are seeing on the screen itself. So now over to you for a very brief message on today's World Earth Day. And just I'm seeing here join. या गुरुजी एक बार अनम्यूट करके एक बार ट्राई करिए, अभी माइक म्यूट मोड पे है. अच्छा, हम लोग की आवाज आ रही है गुरुजी? हमारी आवाज आ रही है? ओके 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 ओके. अच्छा 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 ओके.
Can you hear us? गुरुजी आवाज आ रही है? अच्छा, तो कोई खास ही प्रॉब्लम हो गया मेरे ख्याल से, बट मैं आपकी तरफ से सभी को शुभकामनाएं देती हूँ आज के इस पावन अवसर के दिन. And let me just carry on with what he would perhaps like to say. As I said, as nations grow wealthy, their citizens grow unhealthy. As a few pockets thrive, most scamper to survive. But today is not about discussing abysmal statistics. Today is not about worrying about the future, because if we understand, it is through joy and gratitude that change can happen. With inciting discussions, it can only sadden. So today is about celebrating the bountiful, magnanimous, resilient, unconditionally giving, irrevocably loving wonder of an environment that we have, that continues to cradle us. Amid so much strife, chaos, destruction, and suffering, as we're seeing now in Ukraine and Russia and the world over, bowing down to this wonder of a planet, this social reformer Acharya Lokesh Muni has done wonderful things. And it is indeed on behalf of UNAccc that we salute him today for joining us also. Unki taraf se sabhi ko shubhkamnaएं. There is some problem at his end. He's joining from Mumbai. He is not able to listen to us. So I request all of you to accept his greetings for today. He said he'll make it up with UNAccc next time over. But let me just carry on with perhaps what he would like to say. The lockdown gave us unbelievable environmental changes, from piercing blue skies to lush greeneries, to giraffes, to bears, to meandering through city streets, a riot of biodiversity, coloring our skies like never before. So, I would like to take this privilege and honor for sharing the Earth Day message, that it is indeed an opportunity to address and to stop performing badly on all parameters, from EV to pollution to stubble burning to all of that. This year's theme is Invest in Our Planet, and it means aligning with our planet more and analyzing how governments and events and centers and states must ensure effective enforcement of environmental regulations. And we must have educational curricula also in schools. On that note, many thanks for watching. Namaskar.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much UNAccc के बिहाफ पे, डॉक्टर रजत शर्मा के बिहाफ पे. निधि जी, आपका भी बहुत बहुत स्वागत और बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आने के लिए. और विशेषकर आपने गुरु जी को हमारे सामने लाया. उन्होंने कई बार हाथ दिखाकर जो आशीर्वाद दिया है, तो हमने फील किया वो आशीर्वाद इस मौके पे. तो ये
बिल्कुल. और सबसे महत्वपूर्ण यूनिवर्सिटी, सबसे बड़ी यूनिवर्सिटी पूरे विश्व में आचार्य गुरु की लोकेश मुनि जी की देखरेख में बनाई जा रही है. और उसी के लिए हम सभी.
ये लोकेशन कहाँ पे है?
ये गुड़गांव में.
अच्छा, गुड़गांव में बन रहा है. चलिए, बहुत बहुत आचार्य मुनि जी का हम सब कोर कमेटी की तरफ से, डॉक्टर रजत शर्मा ग्लोबल चेयरमैन की तरफ से, ऑन माय पर्सनल बिहाफ ऑल्सो संजीव वर्मा UNAccc की तरफ से भी, एंड ऑल टीम डायरेक्टली.
उनका टाइम मैंने पूरा कर दिया, उतनी बात मैंने कर ली. वो केवल देखते रहे. ही सेड निधि जी, यू कैन टॉक.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. चलिए, ठीक है, तो हम अब कार्यक्रम को अभी आगे बढ़ाते हैं. और लेकिन इसी रिक्वेस्ट के साथ कि निधि जी अगर वो कनेक्ट होते हैं, क्योंकि गुरुजी भी काफी हम लोग को आशीर्वाद देने के लिए उत्सुक है, क्योंकि बार बार वो ट्राई कर रहे हैं, कनेक्ट हो भी पा रहे हैं. तो हम प्रोग्राम को तो जरूर आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं, बट इस रिक्वेस्ट के साथ अगर एक बार हो गया ना, तो आप प्लीज हमको स्क्रीन ऑन करिए और इशारा करिए कि संजीव जी कनेक्ट हो गए.
थैंक यू सो मच संजीव जी. Yeah.
Ha,
that
ha.
is it. Thank you.
Definitely.
Pleasure. I'd love
Thank
to
you,
meet
thank
you. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much, Nidhi. Yeah, we'll continue with just a message from Mr. Descon Aroy. So I am seeing on the screen, sir. So we welcome on behalf of the UNAccc and Dr. Rajesh Sharma, our global chairman. So you can address on this auspicious occasion. And of course, it was a very fortunate moment. And Guruji still is trying a lot. And he's connecting whenever he gets connected, and we found a good audio from him. So we'll obviously switch over to him, please. So in the meantime, over to you, Descon. You can address her. Yeah, over to you. Are you getting? So I am pronouncing this Mr. Descon, Aroy. So we are welcoming you, sir. If you are listening to my voice, understanding that I am welcoming you, if you want to address on this occasion, please. It seems maybe some communication gap or something. In the meantime, I will just proceed with the function now. And now we have a very, very important guest with us, Dr. Vera Avo. So she is connected with us, and she is the vice chairman of our Africa office also. So now over to you, Vera Avo. I see just she has joined. So you can address with your Miss Vera Avo.
Good.
Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. You can.
Yeah, Mr. Sanjeev, I remember taking permission that I wouldn't be actually available for today, but good enough. I got to destination and decided to just say hello and well done to everybody.
Okay.
Both those at the background and all those that are organizing the UNACC. More grease to your elbow and more strength, and happy World Earth Summit Day. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much. And particularly, we wish you all the best. And you are doing a lot in Africa and Nigeria. So keep doing and keep propagating the masses of environmental conservation and this Earth Day Summit also. So now over to you, Mr. Terry, because we welcome yesterday also, but we are very much eager to listen to you today. If you want to give some messages, so you can give, please. So over to you, Mr. Terry Artvin. Yeah, you may please address her. You can unmute your mic and then can proceed with your message.
Wow, namaskar. Thank you so much for giving me an additional couple of minutes to speak. This is such an honorable gathering of brilliant people who are, like myself, very attuned to the future of Earth. You know, as I've said many times on many summits, everything that's going on Earth and climate change crisis right now doesn't affect any of us. It affects the people 2 generations from now, 3 generations from now, who might not have anything. That's who we are going to protect. That's the people that we want to be servant to. They're not even born yet. The Earth will continue to evolve no matter what. We as humans get to change from right now, each one of us, to a participant in the saving of this Earth environment as it exists right now for future generations. And that is the most important. We all get to throw away our trash and recycle as much as we can, take good use, as the honored justice spoke earlier today. If you open a bottle of water, then you drink the water. You are obligated to use that water and not throw it away where it will not be used again. We are all part of the future of humanity, not just today, not just tomorrow, but next century. This place might not exist for the next century to humans if we don't make changes now. And the movement around the world by the youth, young people who are listening right now in their 20s and their teens and 10 years old, they are the future. They are the ones who will save this planet. We are going to be slow moving today as people who are in our 50s and 60s. We're not going to do a whole lot other than speak loudly. And I want us all of us later in life to speak loudly about the future of our children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. It is so important. And we are blessed with that responsibility, not harnessed by it. We are blessed to be able to serve humanity, each and every one of us. Thank you very much for this time today. Namaste.
Yeah, namaste. So fantastic, sir. And we can see you are doing a lot towards this thing. So sometimes whatever best practices you are doing, so we'll like to have some dedicated session where you will be speaking on your achievements and success story, so that the person can learn out of your experiences and just copy and implement in their area of work. So it will be a fantastic implementation part. So certainly in a due course of time, very near future, we will plan some focused sustainable development goal-wise these webinars where you can address a lot on this thing. We know you have a vast experience of not only the policy, not only the internal, but you have what experience how to implement in field also. So we are very much eager to know. So thank you very much, His Excellency Ambassador Freddy, and for joining and gracing the occasion. Very thankful to you yesterday also, and today you are here as a big support to us. Thank you very much from UNAccc. Thank you very much.
I am honored to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, right. Thank you very much. Now, it's so wonderful that today we have Richa Sojatia with us, a very known personality. We always seeing her in the field of journalism. She's a pillar, I would say, a very passionate lady, and she chosen this field of journalism and mass communication out of her passion only, and seeing a great work in this thing. We are very fortunate that on this occasion of today's Global Earth Summit, she is agreed to join us as a co-panelist. And so now I will request Richa ji to please join us. So we welcome you first from UNAccc, from Dr. Rajat Sharma ji on behalf of Rajat Sharma ji, on my personal behalf, and all our core team members. So welcome. And now please conduct this session for our esteemed guests who have joined till now today. Over to you, Richa ji.
Thank you, Sanjeev ji. First of all, namaste and warm welcome to everybody. Before I invite our first special guest of honor for today, I'd like to thank the UNAccc team for putting together this wonderful event for a very important global cause. One, I believe, cannot be tackled without the involvement of all genders and people of color. So thank you so much for inviting me to be a part of this initiative. And now I'll quickly invite our first special guest of honor, Mr. Pramod Rajput. He is an expert in healthcare, environmental, and human resources. So please join us and share your message with us. A very warm welcome to you, Pramod, sir.
In fact, Pramod ji, due to some technical issues, he was trying to join, but could not join. But Mr. Pratik Mungekar has joined. So you can, in the meantime, you can please ask him.
Pratik ji, please if you're here, can you please join us
Pratik.
and share with us your message?
Yeah. Pratik Mungekar ji. Yeah. You can unmute your mic and camera. And yeah, he just joined. In the meantime, yeah, Pratik ji. In fact, Pratik ji joined yesterday also, but there was some issues. He was trying, but could not join. So he's very curious to speak something on this auspicious occasion. So Pratik ji, I just seen joining him. In the meantime, Richa ji, what you can see, you can seeing many faces on the screen. So just to save the time.
I was
Yeah.
actually listening to all speakers, and everybody has such an important message to share. And like
Yeah.
I said, that to tackle the cause of climate change and climate crisis, it's not possible if you're not involving women, men, and people of all age and color in this. And I'm happy to see that that's actually happening on the panel. And like Nidhi ji also mentioned, and Guruji also had the message to say that this is not possible to make happen without an attitude of joy and gratitude. We have to be thankful first of all for the planet, and only then the vision changes from there. That we want to do something to overcome the situation at hand. So I'm very glad that this initiative has been taken up, and so many people from around the world are being a part of it.
Right. So Richa ji, you can on your screen see fast Amoya. So he is here. You can just request him to address, please.
If you can hear us, it would be our pleasure. If you can just share your message with us, and it's going to be a pleasure to hear you. Are we audible to you, Sifas?
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi.
All right, thank you so much. I'm Kefas Amayo from Nigeria. I joined through Ambassador Terry, LinkedIn page. I followed to this place, and I'm very happy to be here. I think this is one of the best topics that should be discussed at this time when in our world we have a lot of challenges and we pay less attention to these obvious challenges, and we're busy fighting things that are not necessary. So our planet is actually suffering, and it is our collective responsibility, every one of us, to stand up and do something. As a young person, I am challenged today that I'm challenged today to wake up to these realities and see how I can make positive impact in the society and in my world. I am most happy to be here. I didn't know about it before. I just followed Ambassador Terry this evening, and I got myself here. But I'm very, very, it's my pleasure to be here. Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much for those inspiring words. And I'm very glad to see that young people like you are so keen and interested in taking this topic up and actually doing something to make a difference. That is the need of the hour. And I'm sorry for pronouncing your name incorrectly. I'm so sorry.
No, there's no problem at all. I'm okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sanjeev ji, I think we do not have Professor Abhay Kumar as well, and Mr. Vajpayee also. You are not audible, sir.
So Pratik Mungekar ji has joined. So please call.
Pratik ji, very warm welcome to you. Please share with us your inspiring words.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Okay. So good evening, one and all present here. Myself, Dr. Pratik Rajan Mungekar. I'm a scientist, professor, counselor, global educator, published author, and international speaker. First of all, I would like to thank our dear sir, Dr. Rajesh Sharma, for giving me opportunity to express my thoughts. Sanjeev Verma sir, for inviting me here. I would like to start with my talk. What is the Earth Day and when it is celebrated? In our entire solar system, Earth is the only planet that sustains life. Earth Day is celebrated to protect the Earth from all man-made harm. Earth Day is celebrated worldwide on today, 22nd April every year. The idea of celebrating Earth Day was suggested by John McConnell. He was a peace activist at the UNESCO conference in the year 1969. Later, the International Earth Day was declared as 22nd April 1970, as we all know. So various countries take oaths in protecting the environment and working towards a sustainable future on this day. On 2016 Earth Day, the famous Paris Agreement was signed among countries like the United Kingdom, United States, China, and other 120 countries. Events like the 1969 Santa Barbara oil spill and many other events that end up polluting the environment were the main reason behind promoting the idea of Earth Day to save our planet from getting destroyed. So why is Earth Day celebrated? So many might often wonder why we celebrate Earth Day. For that, one has to understand how Earth helps in sustaining life on Earth. In our entire solar system, Earth is the only planet that has the right amenities, that is air and water, to support life on it. Though ages, Earth has provided us, that is mankind, with every kind of resource available to make our life as smooth as possible. Be it fresh drinking water or enough oxygen or proper landform or proper climate to harbor life, Earth has given us everything we need. And throughout ages, mankind has accepted all the resources available. But with time, the needs of human beings increased, which led them to use the Earth's sequences without keeping a check on them. In the process of taking away resources available from Mother Earth, we humans are not just trying but the resources, but also harming Mother Earth. The main reason why Earth Day is celebrated worldwide is to promote activities to protect the Earth and its resources. Though through Earth Day celebrations, as we are celebrating now, many people and countries take different measures to protect the resources of the Earth and work towards a more sustainable way of life. It is due to the selfish needs of human beings that Mother Earth is facing various environmental issues. So ways to protect our Earth. Protecting Mother Earth should be our foremost duty. If you do not protect our planet, then after some years, all the resources that we get from Earth will be exhausted. So while we still have time, we must take proper and effective measures to make sure that our future generations can to use these resources. Let's have a look at all the actions we can take to protect our planet. So the first way by which we can preserve, I would like to conclude with this, the first way by which we can preserve our resources is by utilizing less and for cultivation. Large areas of forest every year are cleaned to make space for cultivation. We should try to grow crops that require less area, and this can be done through the crop rotation technique. Instead of using non-renewable energies, we should focus on renewable sources like solar energy, wind energy, hydropower, and we should plant more trees and maintain a proper balance between human beings and nature. And last, only through this way we can ensure that our future generations can also use the resources provided by the Mother Earth. And with this, I would like to thank all the organizing committee of UNAccc for inviting me, for having me. And thank you so much, all the listeners. And lastly, Dr. Rajesh Sharma. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prateek. A very, very important message that you've shared with us today. Sanjeev ji, we
right,
do not
Vishal
have the
Patel.
speakers. So who are we inviting next now?
विशाल पटेल जी को बुला लीजिए. विशाल पटेल. हाँ ऋचा जी, विशाल पटेल जी को बुलाइए.
Vishal Patel ji, can you hear us?
And also, just I would like to to announce this God's Arm Global TV. I am seeing the name on my screen, but not able to just materialize who is the person. So I would just request, can you please rename your this thing? So there will be identity, and I will be seeing who have joined. So I'm not able to.
Yes, Mr. Felix. Felix is Felix.
Mr.
Sanjeev ji is Felix. Felix.
Okay.
Brown Felix.
Okay. So can we invite him right now?
Ron Felix from Nigeria. Yeah.
Ambassador Felix, can we please have you join us online now? And can you please take the dais? We would love to hear you and your message.
Yeah.
Sir, are you here? Can you hear me? Can you please join us?
Yeah, Ambassador Felix, you can unmute your mic and camera as well. And you can start addressing, please. So we are seeing you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Please.
Hello. He's there.
Can you
Yes,
hear me
Felix.
speak?
Sir, we can't see you. We can hear you, but we'd also like to see you.
Oh, you want to see me?
Yes, please. If you can just turn on your camera.
Okay. Give me some few seconds to get that done, please.
Okay, so yeah, you please
Yes,
start
we can see
addressing.
you now.
All right.
Greetings,
Hello
everyone.
and very warm welcome to you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually on a journey, so I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
Not a problem.
Thank you. First of all, I want to appreciate God for giving us this opportunity, and also your honorable members, and my brother also, that's Dr. Rajesh. We have been together in executing some continental and transcontinental project together. It has been a very wonderful moment, and I want to appreciate you, honorable members, for this great work that you have been doing in celebrating the United Nations Global Earth Day 2022. I have some few inputs also to actually contribute to some of the things that we have been discussing. Point number one, I believe in our different countries as one, we need to begin to advocate for policies that has to do with sustainable development. While I shared some points on the group page, I talked about the area of strategic leadership. And one thing that we need to, stay clear of is that strategic leadership will really help most of our vision to actually be have leaders who are agile, when we have leaders who are strategic, when we have leaders who are diplomatic and who really understand what humanitarian really means, then the journey is almost a success already. So our ability to begin to raise up the young people, I'm talking about the younger generation, even in the area of strategic leadership is very, very pivot. It's a sacrosanct. So also we need to begin to engage this present generation in what it truly means to acquire quality education. Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela said, that was a one-time president in South Africa. He said the only tool to change the world is quality education. So when we talk about quality education, as I'm talking to you now, we have a program that is actually ongoing, and we have been, training some Nigerian youth. And presently, as I'm talking to you now, we have some of the Sierra Leone young people that we have been engaging in some of this program. It is tagged African International Student Diplomatic Missionary. So we've been talking about the issues of climate change, greenhouse management. We've been talking about the ocean management. The earth has done so much for us. The earth has given to us everything that we need. And I believe that it is high time that we, attend to the clarion call to also make the earth a better place to live for each and every one of us. How do we get that done? We have to make good use of the resources that we have been extracting from the earth. And also, we have to begin to annex our potentials. How do we get that done? Can I give you a piece of advice? I believe in the part of the world where I come from, that is Africa. We don't really have a seat in the United Nations. And let me say that the Unity of Nations is supposed to have been able to file an application to the United Nations Economic and Social Council, that is the UNAccc. If we're able to get that done, it will give us the ability, or let me say, a pedestal, which or whereby we will be able to serve as a consultant directly to the United Nations and also be able to effect some policies in order to create a positive change through the Unity of Nations. So I want to tell you all that our foundation, God Sam Global Foundation, will be willing to have a partnership with the Unity of Nations and also execute some of our global project together. Thank you so much for giving me this short period of time to introduce myself. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ambassador
Thank you,
Felix,
Felix.
for your time.
Thank you. I am Dr. Rajesh, CEO, UNAccc. On behalf of Dr. Rajesh Sharma, I
Thank you.
welcome you and thank you, Felix.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bon voyage to you, Felix.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
अच्छा
Ji,
ऋषि
I
जी
think
आज
Vajpayee is here, so we can invite him next.
yes
Okay.
please
Mr.
Well,
Vajpayee,
definitely.
very warm welcome to you, sir. Can you hear us? If you can please unmute yourself and also turn on your video. Mr. M.K. Vajpayee. I think he's not around.
Yes, Vajpayee sir, you are saying you are connected. You can just unmute your mic and camera, please. Yes, Vajpayee sir. Okay. So we are seeing on the screen mini Sant also. एक बार मिनी संत जी को अनाउंस करके देखिए.
Mini ji, are you here with us? Can you hear us? Am I audible?
Okay.
Mini ji, can you hear me?
Manisha ma'am, I think she is Manisha ma'am. Manisha Sant, I think.
Manisha ji,
Manisha
okay.
Sant.
Manisha ji, hi. Very warm welcome to you.
Yeah, hi. Hello, everyone. So thank you for being here and giving your valuable time and for giving us this platform so that we can, share our thoughts and people are sharing your experiences. So it's really wonderful that I've been joining like since starting only. So I've listened all of you, like how you people are sharing your experiences, what you have done and what you have thought. So yeah, that's really good. And I really want to say a very happy World Earth Day, but by saying very happy World Earth Day, it's like, but because Earth is not happy. So like Earth is not happy. That is, we already have faced like many situations in our pandemic. Also, if we have seen like people were suffering for basic needs. The basic needs were like oxygen. So people suffered for their basic needs, which is the which is the normal requirement, which is a basic requirement. So that is something we have already done lot of things with our earth. We have already used lot of it, which was not even required. So now we are facing those consequences. So we need to stop it right now, and we need to recreate the earth. That is something I'm even spreading awareness through my social media channels as well. So like I need to spread awareness. I just started so that more people get to know, okay, this is something happening now, like climate change, global warming. I see, like personally, I feel now that people are not much aware about this. People need to be aware about this, and they have to from schools and from colleges, in our offices, day to day or maybe on monthly basis or weekly basis, we should have these activities going on, so that on our day to day life we will feel connected with earth, or we can reduce the global warming and climate change. This is something I feel that it should be there. So this is my, we can say, urge to higher authorities or leaders or our governments also, that this is not like something, it should be a subject, but it should be some lecture, 1 hour lecture in our, 1 hour of class or 1 hour of period, that people or students or college students or office people go out of their offices or their buildings and do something for earth, maybe planting tree or cleaning their surrounding areas, or we can say like spreading awareness. That is also one thing is there. And the next thing I felt is, we often say, okay, we don't have time for this particular thing. This is something we are hearing right now. Okay, people are too busy with the thing. But I just want to say, you can do whatever you want to. You can achieve whatever you want to achieve in your career or in your personal life, whatever you want to achieve. But the thing is, if we are not like, if globally we are not safe, if our earth is not safe, then all of our progress or all of our growth is no use. So it's not like we cannot make progress on the coast of our earth, which is giving us food and basic needs. And if I talk about food also, I've seen like many people are wasting food. So we have like many people are wasting food, and on the other hand, many people are suffering from hunger also. So I have joined someone NGO also in 2017, back 2017. It's the Robin Hood Army. You people might have heard of this. So RHA, what we people are doing is, we people like collect the surplus food or leftover food from vendors or from anyone. Like suppose if I have some function around in my area or in home, so we used to collect that food and we used to distribute that food among the people who need it. So this is something we should collectively do it. And on this is something I really appreciate on the for RHA, the Robin Hood Army. The people are doing this. And even on, in normal basis also, on our personal level also, we can do this. We can whatever the food is left over in our home, or whenever you are in marriage or in any party, that we can distribute to people who really need it. So this is something we can we can use it in our daily basis, so that we can save our earth, because food is the basic necessity, right? And if we are wasting food, we are wasting lot of things. There will be transportation, agriculture, whatever we are using there in agriculture, everything is getting wasted. So we need to make a decision according to that way, that we need to take care of it globally. And this is one thing. And next thing is, in our school colleges, that I've already said, like, and one more thing, I have just heard in some time back only, that one government have decided to come an office on bicycle. This is really great initiative taken by the government, and I think every government should take the initiative, because see, we all are going to offices every day. If I'm like working in Bangalore only, or maybe some other area, we all have like we all are facing traffic issues, everything is there. So just see how much carbon footprints are there. We are generating carbon footprints like that. Okay. So what we can do is, we need to go in one day, like weekly, one day in a week, or maybe on fortnight basis. We can do it like, okay, we will come through a bicycle, or we can use carpooling thing. So this is also one thing which will save our, which will help to save the climate or save the earth. And we have already seen the consequences in terms of like flooding, and many things are there. So this is something we need to stop it right now. It's like never or now, like it's not it's now or never situation. So we have to act now, and we need to reconsider our actions, what we are doing. And this is something. And one more thing is there, which I would yeah, what I was simply, actually, I regularly I post it on my social media about climate change, global warming, and all. So I simply list out the things, which what is the current biggest challenge that our earth is facing right now, and that is biodiversity loss, climate change, soil degradation, deforestation, food scarcity. So likewise, many things are there which we need to take care of it, and we need to stop it right now. And how we will do this? Only from children. We need to educate our parents, or to the next generation, to the children. We need to tell them, okay, see, this is happening, and you need to take care of it. So uh, at the end, I just want to say, okay, collectively we need to make some changes. Collectively we should come together and make some changes on this part, because whatever the growth on my career also, on whatever basis we are doing, that will be of really no use if we are not safe, if our earth is not safe. So yeah, I would just want to sum up with this thing. Thank you very much for joining and for listening me, for giving your valuable time. And let's collectively make this action. Let's collectively put it in action, not just words. Collectively put it in our actions also. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Manisha ji, for those inspiring words. And I think, as mentioned by every speaker, holistic education plays a key role in not just solving climate crisis, but I think all of our human problems. On that note, I'd like to invite our next speaker, Mr. Destin Leroy. Sir, are you here with us? And can you hear me? Mr. Leroy? So can you please unmute yourself? I can see you on the screen, but you need to unmute yourself. Mr. Leroy, can you hear me? I think in the meantime, Vishal ji, we had called out for you earlier as well. If you can share a quick message with us.
Okay, fine. I will speak very less, yeah, because I'm having a throat problem. Uh, Good evening to all UNEC members. It's a good platform to share ideas and view regarding Earth Day. Basically, I will share one thing. Due to the global warming, already the temperature is very high because summer season is going on. So basically, I can suggest, I'm from air conditioning field only. So we do post on social medias, in groups, messages that we should use air conditioner at a very low temperature so that outside temperature can be reduced by less heat. It would be help in global warming. Uh, that's my point and the basic awareness related that. And I got a good opportunity to share some views and talks regarding the Earth Day. And thank you to UNACC organization. Thank you, ma'am and sir.
Thank you, Vishal
Sorry.
ji, and
Yeah.
we wish you good health. Hope
Yeah.
your throat gets better soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Leroy, are you with us? And can you please take over now? We can't hear you, sir. Please unmute yourself. I think one of the hosts can also unmute Mr. Leroy if there's some issue and he's not able to do it. Can I request the host on the meetings to please unmute him?
Hello, Sagar ji, you can please help in this regard. Sagar ji, you please see if he is not able.
Sagar ji, can you please unmute Mr. Destin Leroy so that he can come online and share with us his message? Sagar ji, are you here?
Seems there is some problem. You are not able to connect.
I think Sagar ji is not able to hear us.
Yeah.
We also have somebody named Star Lady over here.
So Star Lady. So by this name itself, we can call. Otherwise, what we can do? अच्छा चलिए ठीक है. So now, so it was a great, wonderful this contribution, I would say, and appreciate Richa ji for coming over here and being part of this today's World Earth Day Summit. So this year 22 will be a great thing. So the personality like you joined today, so it's a very fortunate moment for us, and particularly you devoted your time. So this is again, we hardly appreciate your contribution.
It's my pleasure, sir, meeting all eminent personalities from around the world and hearing their messages. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Right.
Thank you, Richa ji. Thank you.
Thank you.
संजीव जी,
Thank you, Richa ji.
सुनील संजीव जी सुनील सिंह है थाईलैंड से एम्बेसडर फ्रॉम थाईलैंड सुनील सिंह एशिया पैसिफिक के नाम से
So maybe we can request Dr. Rita Rana to, carry on the baton of Richa ji and to invite Ambassador Sunil ji.
Thank you, Amit sir. Thanks a lot. Very warm good evening to one and all. I'm Dr. Sarita Rana. Welcome you all in this beautiful event. And I am here since starting of the program. Many renowned personalities we have today. Thanks a lot, the organizers. Thanks a lot, dignitaries. Thank you very much, Dr. Rajat sir, Sanjeev sir, Mukul sir, Amit sir, everyone. All are working so hard to make aware about this program. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. So, dear audience, now we have Sunil sir. Sunil sir, a very distinguished personality in his field. Sunil sir, he is also the ambassador of our UNAccc. Sunil sir, can you hear us? Sunil sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much to invite me on this Earth Day 2022, and also is also says like Mother Earth Day is today. So really feeling so pleasant to join UNAccc. Would like to thanks first to Dr. Rajesh Sharma ji, Chairman UNAccc, and also like to big thanks to Dr. Rajesh Tejania ji, CEO UNAccc, and also Dr. Sanjeev Verma ji, founder board member UNAccc, and all very respected guests and members and everyone on this platform. Thank you so much for today to invite me. I really would like to say today is the day where we all should take some serious step to save this earth, because in really a lot of people they just have opinions, and a lot of people they really want to do a lot of things, but they can do a little, not much, such as like a lot of organization they also wanted to do, but they really don't do it. So it's really feel very good to join UNAccc, because we really see is works, not in a very big like capacity, but it's works, something works. So what is the important thing, as in Thailand, we focus on kids, like the kids is like our tree for the future. And really, if we teach the kids like how to save the water, and how to use our towel for one time, and how when we go to the market we can use the recycle bags, and we use the cups which made by papers. These all things we really teach to the kids here. And I think the kids is important, very important for the world, for the earth, because because the kids is our future. If the kids they will come to the future with these all things, like they can do the things for our earth, they can do the things for our even home, but they really know how to love our home, our society, our earth, and they really can be protected in the future. So this is how in Thailand, and this is how they think, like, okay, kids is the future. So for me, in a short way, I would like to just say, it's like, okay, we all are just like family, and we really would like to would like to do in our daily process, like, okay, like we don't have to use elevator, we can use the steps, and how we can save the lights, how we can save the like we don't use the plastic, and we have to do a lot of things like we can use in our daily life. Then how we can try to save, however, not 100%, maybe even 20% or 30% from these all things. But I think like it's be the best way that we all as a family, we all as a one earth, that we can try to make our mother earth be clean, and be like a hygiene with the oxygen and everything, to also our life. So really would like to thank you so much to once again Dr. Rajesh sir and Dr. Rajesh sir, and also Dr. Sanjeev sir, to invite me. And I'm really happy to be a part of a UNAccc from Thailand. Thank you so much once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. And indeed, even a little motion like turning off the lights of our home for 1 hour, that could be a major effect. What do you say about that? It is. So thanks a lot, Sagar sir. Thank you very much. And yes,
और
long
UNAccc के
distances.
सरिता जी, we heartily welcome Capital University के Vice Chancellor.
Yes, Capital University के Vice Chancellor Mr. M.K. Vajpayee, who is the very renowned personality, and he is among us. He is the one who has achieved a lot in his life, and he is the one who always come forward for the welfare of Mother Earth too. So, sir, we heartily welcome you, Mr. M.K. Vajpayee ji, कैपिटल यूनिवर्सिटी झारखंड. आपको बहुत बहुत स्वागत है हमारे यहाँ पर प्रोग्राम में, एंड थैंक्स अ लॉट टू स्पेयर टाइम. थैंक यू सर. नाउ आई वुड लाइक टू रिक्वेस्ट यू टू प्लीज एनलाइटन अस विद योर काइंड वर्ड्स.
और वाजपेयी साहब, डॉक्टर रजत जी आज नहीं ज्वाइन कर पाए ड्यू टू सम हेल्थ इशू, बट ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ डॉक्टर रजत शर्मा जी and on my personal behalf, I welcome you, sir, and thank you very much for connecting. You please address, sir. अनम्यूट कर दीजिए सर. सर यू प्लीज अनम्यूट योर माइक.
सर माइक अनम्यूट कर लीजिए.
Okay, now fine.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now it's audible. Yes.
Thank you, Sanjeev ji, Rajat ji, and other name I can't see here. So, but on behalf of UNAccc, because I am also part of this organization, and I am proud of being part of this organization as a board member. It is my responsibility actually to support the organization, to work for the organization, and to deliver for the organization. Though today I was traveling somewhere, and that's why maybe I fully could not contribute or join the program. But today, even I am traveling, but I talked to Sanjeev ji and said that I will join at least for 2 minutes. So thank you, my team. Thank you, all members. And thank you abroad the people, those who are joining and those who are working for the better cause of this organization. Since today we are talking about the Earth Day, I would like to give 2-3 messages from my side and on behalf of the organization, that why we are taught only to save the earth in college, why we are taught to save the earth after 12th, why we are not taught to save the earth from my childhood. When we are going to school in nursery, there should be 100% compulsory paper or compulsory teaching method, where when we go to school, day one, first day, we should taught that this is your life. Without this, you have no life. So from the day one from schooling, we should know the earth is life, the environment is life. Save the earth, save the climate, save the water. Without all these things, you are nowhere. There is no life. You all will be happy to know that I have been fighting for this cause from more than 15 years. And in school education, in college education, university education, I have been talking everywhere, that this environmental education, this climate change education, this pollution control education, this should not be started, this should not come in college life. We have a moral responsibility. Suppose when we are child, we are taught that she is your mother, he is your father. The same thing should happen from the day one when we come to the earth. We should taught that this is your mother, earth is your mother. Because without earth, you are nowhere. So in a college, in a school education, university lectures where I have been talking, I have given a strong message that from the starting of now, the student children should be taught that your mother is earth. First mother is earth. And this, you will be happy to know that in new education policy 2020, when I was in the committee, Kasturi Union committee, as a new education policy has been implemented already, my focus was on this point only, especially on this point, that save the earth, save the earth, save the earth. Otherwise, there is no life, there is nothing, no education, no business, no service, nothing. And that was, I think, considered in the committee. You all will be glad to know that this suggestion was accepted, and then this syllabus and this teachings had been accepted in the school curriculum. So my suggestion would be for everybody, start from today, say your child, when they come to the earth, that your first mother is earth, save the life, save the earth, then this slogan will be successful. Thank you so much to all participants. Thank you so much to my dear friends, and thank you so much all those for whom I am not taking name, but directly or indirectly, I am saying thank you for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot, Vajpayee, sir. You are really saying true that we could save Earth, and firstly, we have to teach our children now, and they are the one who are the future of our country. And yes, without that, there is nothing. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Vajpayee, sir. Thank you for your speech, full of enthusiasm, valuable knowledge. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
Or particularly being a educationist and such a senior position, you are we know that you are at various committees, high level committees, और जो आपका मुहिम है, and your thought process that it should be cultivated with the beginning itself. So it's a great revolutionary thing, or if it gets implemented, there will be a drastic change, very visual change. So we are very happy to listen to your views, sir, your thought.
Thank you, Vajpayee ji.
Great thought. Yeah, Rajesh ji.
Thank you, Vajpayee ji.
थैंक्स अ लॉट वाजपेयी सर, आपने मतलब इतना टाइम निकाला हमारे इवेंट के लिए, एंड यस वी विल ऑल टुगेदर वी विल सेव द अर्थ श्योरली.
और आपकी जो ये मुहिम है, you always feel you can always feel all of us are with you, sir. We all are with you, and this is a really a great and new मुहिम. So we are always with you.
तो संजीव जी, हमारी मुहिम है, हमने बात की है सीबीएसई के साथ,
अच्छा, और
यूजीसी के साथ भी चली है, बिकॉज न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी में ये एजेंडा ऑलरेडी मैंने डाला था और एक्सेप्ट हो गया है. सो यूएनएसीसीसी और हम साथ मिलकर के पूरे हिंदुस्तान के जितने स्कूल हैं उसमें ये हम एक मुहिम चलाएंगे कि जो पॉलिसी आई है उसको आप नर्सरी क्लास से स्टार्ट करा दीजिए. उनको बच्चों को ये एनवायरमेंटल जो एजुकेशन है वो पहले से शुरू हो जाए. तो इसके लिए हम लोग एक काम करेंगे, यूएनएसीसीसी बहुत बड़ा योगदान कर सकती है पूरे देश में।
हाँ,
Yes,
तो हम
sir.
लोग बिल्कुल करेंगे सर। और एक ऐसा अगर आपके जैसे जो एजुकेशनिस्ट जो हैं, अगर किसी का जो सिमिलर थॉट प्रोसेस के होंगे तो एक पैनल डिस्कशन हम लोग करवा लेंगे कि व्हाई दिस इज नीडेड, ये क्यों आवश्यक है। तो एक पैनल डिस्कशन के थ्रू और एक इसका जो आउटकम होगा, वी विल सबमिट टू द एपेक्स बॉडी इन द गवर्नमेंट आल्सो। दिस इज फ्रॉम
हम फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हम अपनी पैनल डिस्कशन करेंगे,
right.
उसके बाद हम सीबीएसई के जो चेयरमैन है उनसे मिल लेंगे, एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर धर्मेंद्र प्रधान जी से भी अगर मिलना होगा तो मिल लेंगे, और फिर इसको हम स्पीड में, ऑलरेडी ये है स्कूलों में, पॉलिसी तो आ गई है, बट अभी भी स्कूल वाले मैंने देखा है कि ये सिलेबस अभी भी नहीं करा रहे, ये नहीं पढ़ा रहे।
Right.
In some school it is going on, sir. In some schools it is going on from first class.
Yes, you are right. You are right. But we have to do 100% for others.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Sure. Nice proposal, sir. Very nice proposal.
Thank you
Obviously,
so much.
our
Thanks a
team
lot.
member we will do something about it. Thanks a lot,
Thanks a
sir.
lot.
Thank you
Thanks
very
a lot
much.
for all your
Thank you.
support.
Thank you for joining, sir. Thank you very much.
Namaste. Thank you.
Namaste. Namaste.
So, very distinguished personality we have. See, Sanjeev sir, we have a lot of ideas now, no? Together we will do a lot of things.
और
Now,
मैं यहाँ पे I am very happy that Sarita Rana is a very passionate, devoted person, and again from education field. So जब भी कभी whenever UNAccc will come forward, and in this movement, in fact, so you will be one of the key member for this, and you will.
My pleasure, sir. कुछ कर पाऊँ तो बहुत बहुत बड़ी मेरे सौभाग्य की बात है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर आप लोगों का। So now we have a very passionate, dedicated to her work. We have Mrs. Eunice with us. She is running one NGO, Edeco Academy, and she is working on training and development with kids. Ma'am, I would like to request you to please share your knowledge. Please enlighten us with your words of wisdom. Mrs. Eunice, ma'am. Ma'am, could you hear me?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening.
And congratulations to every one of us for the celebration of the World Earth Day today. I want to thank every one of you, the organizers, the chairman, and everybody that is making this summit a success. My name is Mrs. Eunice Nneka Ugochukwu from Nigeria, and I am a retired director of admin and finance. I'm presently the chairman and chief executive of Edeco Academy Nigeria Limited. I am talking on one of the 17 goals of the Sustainable Development number 4, which is quality education. Quality education, as per the UNAccc and the United Nations standard, is free education for primary and secondary education. Here in Nigeria, our primary and secondary education is free. And this secondary and the primary education is to be equitable and qualitative. It has to be a quality education. It has to be equitable education. In our primary schools, we teach them social studies, we teach them health education, we teach them home economics to enable the children start from the grassroots to know that sanitation of environment is very important. When we talk of sanitation, you teach them how to sweep, how to clean their environment, how to keep their debts, all the debts gathered in the school at home. Our children are being taught on how to keep them. And by doing this is part of earth and then our environmental sanitation rights and rules. We also tell them to do the right thing at the right time. And we were taught that we should bring up our children in the way they should go. And when they grow, they will not depart from it. And this teaching of them starts from the primary. And as we teach them from the primary to the secondary, as they enter technical school, vocational school, they'll be able to have skills. And when they have skills, they will be able to have financial success. And when they have financial success, poverty will go. When they have financial success, hunger will go. When they have financial success through quality education, they will be able to stand on their own. They will not depend on anybody. And that is why we are saying that quality education, equitable education, starting from the primary should be free. Our mandate is to teach and train our boys and girls to be educated between now and 2030, and to make sure that the sustainable development goals are achieved. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Thank you, Ma'am Eunice. Thanks a lot. You spared time, and thanks a lot for your speech. And yes, you are right that finance matters a lot. And without finance, we are not able to go anywhere. And it's very nice to listen that education is free for some students. No, it's a very great initiative which is taken by your government. It is very nice to hear. And Sanjeev sir, everyone is talking about that we have to start from our youngers. No, आप अपने बच्चों से शुरू करेंगे तो हम लोग और अच्छा फ्यूचर बना पाएंगे, right? Thanks a lot, Eunice ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for giving your precious time for this event. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Sanjeev
Thank
sir,
you.
we have now
Thank
Arth
you.
Gupta sir is here. Arth Gupta sir. Sanjeev sir, please unmute your mic. Sanjeev sir.
Yeah. So it was a wonderful sharing by Eunice, ma'am, and she is holding very important positions in the government at Nigeria, and she has picked up a very, very important subject of this quality education, and we can feel this passion. So our best wishes from UNAccc is always with her, and along with His Excellency Ambassador Treasury, and they can be part of a bigger movement and can bring a big change in the society, and there will be a good focus on the quality education.
Yes.
So we feel that the visionary leader like Ambassador Treasury is with us, so he will be guiding and taking all along with this. So thank you very much for sharing. Now, Sarita ji, yeah,
Yes, sir.
Arth Gupta and
Arth Gupta sir is here. Dear
I'm-
audience, yeah, Arth Gupta sir.
Okay, Mr. Larry has raised the hands. I think he want to say anything.
Okay, if anyone wants to speak anything, could you please say? Yes.
Hand was raised by Mr. Diskan. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. I am connected or not?
Yeah. You are audible now. You please. Yeah. We are waiting for your voice.
Yes, because in fact I was supposed to talk a little bit earlier, but I never been invited. So sorry. Yes.
In
So
fact,
actually,
we invited
connect.
you many times, because you were also not able to
Sir,
understand.
actually, we were trying to connect with you, sir, but probably there was technical issues, and we have called your name 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
Okay, I understood right now.
Yeah.
Because on the picture I just see you for my name, but my name is Mr. Christian Bardon, and I believe I'm using a Google email address, Mr. Leroy. Maybe because last time I listened Mr. Leroy, but it's not me. Sorry for this misunderstanding.
No, it's okay, sir. Perfectly fine. You are welcome, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you very much.
Please, okay. Please say something, sir.
Yes, I will try to save time. Yes, my name is Christian Bardon. I am from the Principality of Monaco. And in fact, we are working on the development of a smart city. Okay. And in fact, we launched this program in 2013 after meeting your ambassador from India, meeting the Prince of Monaco, and willing to talk about the development of new smart city to increase the economy of India by using new technology. And I start my business like this. And after many years right now, we understood it's not so simple, because if you launch one project by one project, it is quite long. And in fact, the result is not there very quickly or not efficient. And I found exactly the same with the mission of United Nations or other NGO, because most of the time they launch one program for planting tree. Okay, very nice, but it's not enough for saving the planet. Or there is another program for digging whale, but it's not enough as well. So what we do right now is to work on a kind of integrated approach to say, okay, alone, we cannot save the planet like this. So what we propose is to select one zone, for example, because all the problems are well known. The main issues are well known. Everyone knows. The solutions are well known, because for the time being, there is a lot of solution available. It's just a question of launching the project and trying to make it efficient. Okay, and for the time being, we are working for the ocean. I have been invited by the ambassador of Vanuatu Island in the Pacific area. And in fact, we propose to build one unique university with different departments for working on the rise of the water, on the floating housing, for example, for avoiding migration of population, for working on energy from the sea, to save energy, to save money as well, because it is almost for free, to build on agriculture from the sea, from the ocean as well. So many things is possible, but the question would be to find people willing to work on one integrated project, because most of the time they have only one part of the solution, and they are not really happy to work with us to say, I would like to keep the leadership. So personally, I don't care. I am retired right now. So we do this for helping government. For the time being, I'm mainly working for Africa, and sometimes some specific requests. I have the same request for ocean with Mauritius Island, okay? Because they are in the ocean, and when the ocean will disappear, they will disappear. And for the time being, the Ambassador Terry said a few minutes ago, it is too late. It is almost too late, because in the ocean, for example, my concern is there is a lot of microplastic. It is already there. And we already found some studies showing that this plastic are already in the blood of the human person. There is 2 studies, one in Cameroon, one in Finland. And we already found some microplastic inside the blood of human people. Okay, and for working on this, we have just to build this university and to start. So my first budget, first estimation is only for less than 100 million euro for launching this university, because the university itself will be sustainable, with saving, being autonomous in terms of energy, to show everyone we can do new building. We will recycle the water inside the university. Even the urine could be recycled for the brass or for making some fertilizer, something like this. So there is so many things available. We have just to find a big unit like you could be the leader on this, to build this university, to put on the same place all the research, all engineers, and to start to make a real progress. Because I remember the French president, Jacques Chirac, they said at the United Nations Tribune, the house is burning and we are just waiting, or we're just watching for it, something like this. And since 30 years, nothing has changed. The planet is burning and we are still waiting or just watching it. So I believe we have this kind of integrated approach that build new things, like they mentioned from the education. 2 or 3 people mentioned this point. It's very, very important, but it is not so simple, because when we see today, so many people are using the social network for funding nothing, just a picture, the video, or something like this, but they don't understand this message. It is not for free, because we use network, we use the data center. I worked 20 years for IBM. I know well this domain, and I am chemical engineers. So I know well this problem of microplastic, of pollution, of dietetic, and something like this. So I know well the problem, but it is very difficult to pass the topics to another generation to say, okay, girl, stop to use your social network. Well, the picture with your cat are very nice, but sending it to 100 person is very consuming energy, and you are killing the planet by yourself. So the youth population try again saving the planet, but they are killing the planet, and they are not conscious about this. So I know this part is very difficult, but from my side, I would say let's try to move on one step only. Okay, work on the ocean, because ocean is at the cross of everything right now. Climate change, water raising, migration of population, people with we can find new way to feed population, to recycle the water, to build energy, something like this. So it is very important, but we need to find funding. And personally, I try, but not so simple. So I believe if someone of your association, of your group, yes, can also participate with these new things, I believe we can do this. It is nothing. 100 million, it is nothing at the planet level. So, but it is a question of willingness, and to check if Vanuatu could be a good place, or Mauritius could be a good place. Honestly, I don't care. But the objective is really to collect data from everyone, because I told you solutions are there. Except for microplastic. I told you, I don't know, I never met yet any engineers enabled to get 1 liter of the ocean and to remove the plastic already there. The solution is not yet known, but it's time to start. Otherwise, it will be very, very late. And I told you, micro particle or nanoparticle are already there in our blood, and they're coming from the air, they're coming from the sea, and they're coming from the food. So we are very in bad situation for these specific topics, because I would like to be optimistic anyway. We know that the planet is able to carry it automatically, hopefully for us. But for the specific things, for the ocean university, for the time being, I am stuck, and I don't see any solution to make progress. Sorry for being long.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. It is really true that we are only talking, and we have to take some very good steps for the same. And the idea that opening one unique university to save energy is beautiful. And I hope and I wish to God that as it should be possible. As soon as it could be possible, we will be able to save the earth. Thanks a lot for your precious advices. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much to spare some time for our event. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Dr. Sarita.
Yes, sir.
Can I take sir, thank you so very much. It was a great insight. Maybe we can explore few possibilities together. So if you could kindly permit, we from UNAccc maybe get in touch with you to have a further brainstorming on this.
Yeah, of course.
In fact,
through university, sir, we could do a lot.
Yeah, in fact, you can be one of the panelists during our next, where Ambassador Terry will be there, you will be there, and we can come out with some solution to the walls, and we can proceed. We can take some project also.
Let's make a joint effort, sir.
Yeah.
Jointly we could achieve, sir. Jointly we could achieve as a team. No?
No, I will help if I can, because for example, just another example. I told you I live in the Principality of Monaco. That is a very small but very rich place. But in fact, they are not spending the money like this, because in Monaco, we don't spend any money for the air conditioning. We use the water from the sea, okay, that come through just a pump, okay, growing inside the data center, inside the housing, and in fact, we refresh the air for free. And when I see in Africa that all capital are close to the oceans, in fact, there is so many people living there, we can almost refresh all these spots for free. Almost, of course, it is almost for free. But to compare with buying a air conditioner from China, plugging it for energy system or electricity system to produce fresh air, it is very expensive. So in Monaco, we have not this box outside that is very dirty and very hopeful for the highs. And in fact, it is really efficient system. So I would like to say the solution is not only based on the neuro science or data system or very complex system or quantic and IT or something like this. No, it could be very simple solution. And I told you all solutions are there. It's them for floating system, floating housing. The solutions are there. We are just to test it, to propose it, and to check how to make this new habitation for this. Maybe in Asia, where we know the water raising could be a big problem for the planet, it could be very simple to build some floating system. Or like in Monaco as well, they use I don't know the word. You know the concrete construction to protect from the sea, a dig in French.
Right.
Okay, I don't know the word in English, but maybe a dig as well, or the water protection. But in fact, it is just a wall. Inside, we have some turbine, and we use this system to protect from the sea, but in the same time to produce energy. Okay, so it is this kind of a smart approach to say not one problem, one solution, but one problem, and we try to build a bundle of solutions, in fact, to use the same thing for different things. And it is possible. The question is just to collect people, collect an enterprise. I know there is a lot of foundations, mainly in the USA, but I have many working on Europe and Middle East. So I have not so many contacts there, but you have. And I told you that we need a strong support behind.
Thank
Yes,
you so
sir.
much, sir. We'll be in touch, sir.
Amit sir, Sanjeev sir, you both are very right. We have to take a big session. We need a big session in upcoming events. There, everyone will be knowing like through sir that what is to be done for earth saving and for saving energy. Right? Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you very much. And obviously, we are also looking forward in future events. Thank you very much. Yes, Amit sir, we have Adya from Adya or Arth Gupta. Yes, we have. So could we call them?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Adya, Sparsh, and Earth, so we can get them in sequencing. We are eager to hear them.
Okay, fine.
And we also will request them to on their camera so that their little child and giving on this occasion. Will please request them to unmute their camera also.
Please put on your camera. Yes, I would like to request Adya to speak. Yes. We are audible. Yes, Adya, we are audible. Yeah. Please put on your camera. Please put on your camera. Hello. Yes, Adya, please put on your camera. Yes.
Can you see me?
No, we can't. Please put on your camera. See, sir, we are so blessed, no? We have so younger generation with us, no? For saving Earth. It's very nice initiative. After that, I would like to request Mr. Arth Gupta, please be ready with your speech. Yes, Adya, are you comfortable? Adya?
Yes.
Okay, then speak beta something. Yes? Yes, speak.
Can you
Unmute.
see me?
No, we are not able to see you, but we could listen you. Yeah.
They are the
Just a
speakers of the
second.
day, and please start
Yes.
your address.
Okay, Adya, speak.
Give me 1 minute because I need to get it ready.
Okay, till then, Mr. Arth Gupta, please be ready.
Yeah.
We are literally blessed, sir. We have a lot of renowned personality along with our younger one, no? Yes, Adya, speak.
Actually, I'm just joining from my sister's device.
Okay.
So I'll just take a few minutes.
Till then, can we call someone else?
Can you see me?
Yes.
And we welcome you from UNAccc, our organization. So you are most welcome here. Yeah.
Good evening, all. I am Adya Vats. I am a kid, but I want to save the Mother Earth. But how? Let me tell you how all of us can contribute and help save the Earth. Number 1, we should do tree plantations on every occasion. be it our birthday, any festival, and whenever we are getting a chance to plant a tree. I give plants as return gifts to any birthday parties to spread awareness, to tell everybody that giving plants as a gift is better than giving any plastic toys, which further damages the earth. As we know, trees provide us food, oxygen, and they help save energy, clean the air, and decrease global warming. Number two, we should plant seeds of mangoes and other fruits in the soil once a sapling grows. Then we can plant them properly to being taken care of. Number three, the less water you use, the less runoff and wastewater eventually ends up in the ocean. Remember number four, remember the 5 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, repurpose, and refuse to cut trees. Cut down on what you throw away to conserve natural resources and landfill spaces. Number five, volunteer for cleanup and other environmentally friendly drives in your community. Time spent among trees is never time wasted. In fact, it is time invested for a healthier and green communities. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Adya. It was very nice speech. And this 5 hours, obviously, we will follow that. A big applaud for you, dear. Thank you very much. Sanjeev sir, अभी अपना पूरा program अब successful हुआ है. Amit sir.
Yeah, from bottom to top we have touched, and this was the message also. Wonderful.
Yeah, very nice. Beautiful speech. So we have to make them like that only. Yes, sir.
Sarita ji, Earth.
Yes, sir. Art sir, I would like to request you, please, Art sir, could you listen? Yes, sir.
And Arth ji, we are welcoming you from UNAccc, and on behalf of Dr. Rajesh Sharma ji, on my behalf Sanjeev Verma and our core team. So now, yeah, Sarita ji, please.
Yes, sir. We would like to listen from you, Art sir. Yes.
Greetings to all the fellow members of UNAccc and dignitaries participating in this meeting. Myself, Arth Gupta, and I am a student of class 12th, and I have been lucky enough to have been appointed as the youth ambassador of UNAccc. I would like to talk a bit about World Earth Day. World Earth Day is celebrated annually on April 22nd as a reminder to protect our environment and restore whatever damage has been done over the past few decades. World Earth Day was first celebrated in the year 1970 by American Senator Neil Gaylord Nelson when there was a huge damage to the environment caused by the oil explosion. World Earth Day has been celebrated in different themes since then. This year is the 52nd year of World Earth Day, and the theme for this year is Invest in Our Environment. World Earth Day is celebrated worldwide to spread awareness about global warming, the different environmental changes that are happening, exhaustion of the ozone layer, etc. Each of us can contribute in our own specific manners to help make this day a success. On this day, we could help plant trees, we could help farmers convert from normal irrigation to drip irrigation in order to save water. We could help in recycling materials like plastic so that it damages our environment less. We could help in creating vertical gardens along with the plastic bottles. We could spread awareness about the damages being done to different schools. We could conduct seminars in schools where people are not so aware about the different impact of all of this. I would like to end my speech by saying that we have not inherited the world from our forefathers, but we have borrowed it from our children. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Art sir. Thanks a lot. See, our young ambassadors, they are doing very well. अभी सर कोई फिकर की बात नहीं है. Now the future will be saved, the earth will be saved. कुछ भी हो जाए अब तो. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I would like to add. It's a great vision. It's a great thought, and we want you to create a ripple effect to like speak to your friends, speak to your peer group, speak to your classmates, and make an impact, make a movement where we all can also contribute for making it more meaningful for you.
True.
Yeah.
So we are
True.
planning a seminar regarding World Earth Day in our school.
Very good.
We also have, we could also go for some good competition. Art, you could suggest in your school, no? That we are going for like some competition, some art. We need to make aware our people, right? And you are young enough to do that, no? See the determination, devotion, right? Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak on this platform.
And next will be Abu Bakr Gawa. So he's Sarita, please call.
Yes, I would like to request Mr. Abu, sir. Sir, we want to hear from you. We are very excited to listen from you. Yes, sir, Mr. Abu, sir. Are you able to listen? We are audible? Yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Abu Bakar Garba, sir. We are fortunate enough to have you in this beautiful event. Sir, please, we would like to request you to please say something. Yes, Mr. Abu, sir. Please unmute yourself. Sir, we are not able to listen.
Can you hear me, please? Hello.
We are not able to listen. Mr. Abu, sir.
Hello?
His mic is unmute, but still we are not able to listen. Yeah. Yes, Sanjeev sir, could we do something? Abu Bakr sir, yes, your mic is unmute, but your voice, we are not, yeah. Yes, please unmute yourself.
Meantime, Rupinder Minhas.
Okay.
She has joined. Please. Rupinder Minhas.
So, Mr. Rupinder sir, Rupinder Manhas sir, we are excited to listen from your side. Mr. Rupinder sir, heartily welcome you in this event. Please unmute your mic, Rupinder sir.
And Sims Abu Bakr has just
Hi.
connected.
Okay.
Please start saying something, Mr. Abu.
Hi, can you
Yes.
hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. My name is Abubakar Garba, and I am the recent graduate from University of Maiduguri, and I am young advocate from Nigeria. I am also part of the UNCC as ambassador / advisor. I would like to thank Dr. Rajesh Sharma for this great work that he started on the climate change and sustainable development goals. No one has done like what Dr. Rajesh Sharma done in the field of climate change and global adolescent. I would like to thank him for doing such kind of, and I want to say thank you to you all.
Thank you very much, sir. You spare time for this session. Thank you very much. And we are lucky enough to have you as an ambassador in our team. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Now, I would like to request Mr. Rupinder, sir, to please enlighten us with your words of wisdom. Mr. Rupinder, sir. Are we audible to you?
Yeah, Rupinder Minhas. We are seeing connected.
Yes,
so
you are connected, sir, but your mic is unmute. Rupinder Minhas, sir.
okay, no issues.
No response. I mean, probably there may be technical issues now.
I think he may be a listener.
Okay.
He don't want to speak.
Yeah.
Okay, fine,
So
sir.
now, yeah. So we are on the. It was a wonderful session So Sarita ji, please. So I would like to first thank you very much, Sarita ji, for your
Thank you,
time
sir.
and contribution. And we are very much aware that you are doing great job in the field of this thing, and you are helping a lot of the research scholars who are doing and pursuing their PhD. So thank you very much. Keep propagating the message of this thing, and we can see your level of energy, passion, and all these things. So thank you very much for
Thank you,
connecting.
Sanjeev sir. Thanks a lot. I'm so feeling so honored that I am the part of UNSCC now. I would like to thank you all the dignitaries, all the team members. Thank you. You all are very cooperative and doing a great job. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. And now we are at the very after a long session today. So we are at the end. Now we have our CEO of the UNCCC, Dr. Rajesh Tejania ji. So I would request him to please say a few words and please place a vote of thanks for all the big dignitaries, including the chief and all. Over to you, Rajesh ji.
From last
Uh,
5 hours, I am driving.
Rajeshi, may finish. We left is Sparsha Vats.
Acha,
Yes,
Harsha
yes,
Vats.
The young ambassador for us. Maybe we can have vote of thanks after that.
Okay. So Harsha Vats, please unmute your camera and your mic and start saying. In fact, Harsha Spraha Vats. Yeah. Please, over to you. And as we announced, yeah, please.
So greetings to one and all. I am Spraha Vats, and I'm a student of grade 10 from GEMS Modern Academy, Dubai. Every year, on the 22nd of April, we celebrate the world and its bountiful blessing of gorgeous nature. Nearly 1 billion people across the globe in hundreds of countries host various events and customs with the united goal of preserving
CNG पेट्रोल के भाव भी होती जा रही है.
its fragile ecosystem. The aim is to protect the planet from things like pollution and deforestation. Now, researchers have estimated that roughly 15 billion trees in the world are cut down each year. We all need to act boldly, innovate broadly, and implement equitably. Home to about 80% of the world's biodiversity, forests are collectively the second biggest storehouse of carbon after the oceans, absorbing significant amount of greenhouse gases. They also enhance the biodiversity while protecting waterways, enhancing soil nutrition, and providing buffers from natural disasters. Planting billions of trees across the world is one of the biggest and cheapest ways of taking the CO2 out of the atmosphere to tackle the climate crisis. Not only do forests act as carbon sinks, but they also provide a vital habitat for animals and ecological services for humans, such as purifying the air we breathe and regulating the local temperatures. Responsible reforestation programs can stabilize land from soil erosion or natural disasters, improve soil health and groundwater recharge, promote native and endemic fauna, and provide economic development for nearby communities. It is our duty to preserve our natural heritage by planting trees and contributing our level best to help the arising environmental issues in our world. So I'll leave you all with a message that the earth is what we all have in common. This is where we live, and it is up to us to save it. Thank you.
Wonderful, Spra. We are very much fortunate that the young generation has taken the lead now, and it was wonderful. And so we started with our honorable Justice Deepak Verma ji, who was a legendary and legend in the field of justice. And you young guy has just completed our today's session, in fact. So wonderful. Just I would like to announce, anybody has want to give some reflection, or anybody want to say something, it is just a quick announcement. If anybody is interested, then You can unmute your camera and mic, and in a few seconds, you can give your reflection, please. Otherwise, we will proceed towards the vote of thanks for today. Right. So, Amiji would like to say a few things. So, yeah.
Well, it has been a great session overall. I must admit that I can echo the sentiments that it started from Justice Deepak Verma ji, who has been institution by himself, spending the entire life for the betterment of the community and the life of the well-being of the people, and focusing on the sustainable development goals and the implementation part, to the Sparha, the young generation girl who is very much focused on the sustainable development goals. And then I see a bright side of the world, that from the dignities of like Justice Verma, who spent his entire life, and then to the next merry-go-round of the young generation, and both have the same ethos, same thought process, same concern, and that shows the optimism. The next, we can easily say that next generation is equally concerned and worried, and I would say much earlier than we had it in our life. So I see a bright future together.
Thank you. Really, it's so true, and it's our feelings also the same thing. Thank you very much, Dr. Amit Sharma ji. And now I will request CEO of the UNAccc, Dr. Rajesh Tejania ji, to please place a vote of thanks for all our dignitaries, eminent personalities who attended this session today, and who also helped directly or indirectly for making of the session today. So over to you, Rajesh Tejania ji, please.
Thank you, Sanjeev ji. Thank you, Amit ji. I give vote of thanks to all the dignitaries, our chief guests, special invitees, and all the invitees, the speakers, on behalf of UNAccc. And we welcome to all the dignitaries, and thank you for the session. It's a wonderful session. A lot of people have given us big knowledge about how to save the earth, and there are so many questions, and we have to work on it. We have to find the solution, and someone people have given our session response, that how to save the earth, what are the procedures to save the earth. So thank you all of you, and I give vote of thanks again to all of you. So we are going to end the session. Thank you. Thank you to all.
Thank you very much, Rajesh.
Thank you.
Sanjeev ji, kindly unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you very much, Rajesh ji, Amit ji, and Dr. Terry, in fact, and all the participants since beginning who have joined, and the youngsters, Abu Bakr, Spraha, and all, Buzz, Arth Gupta, and all the team. So it was wonderful. So on my behalf also, thank you very much to all, including our IT partner who was supporting us in this behalf, Mr. Sagar Mandal and Yograji. They were always with us during the process of making lots of the creative things, creations, website, and all things. So Sagarji, you are one of the hero of today's session, and you created the platform. Wonderful, and we are really thankful to you also, Sagarji. And a lot of person were behind the making of this thing. So I am really thankful from UNAccc to all of them, and thank you very much, all participants, all big dignitaries, and all. So now we are ending the session today here. So keep connected. There are a lot of programs are yet to come during the next coming days and months. So please keep connected, and we will be circulating through our social media partners also and through our websites also. So it's www.unaccc.org and www.unaccworld.org also. So